hope you all are here or coming on. I don't know. There was a problem with people being able to chat, so hopefully that's resolved. I left a link over in PWF, so hopefully you saw it and clicked it, and maybe that'll help you get on chat. Hi everybody. How are you? Hi, for those that don't know, those who don't know, I'm Angela Green with Painting with Fibromyalgia. And if you're not here, I'm going to give you just a little bit to join me. And hopefully you got the notification. Hi, Vera. How are you? How's my sound? Can you hear me? How's everybody and how was your day? It's cold and rainy here. I don't know how your weather is, but it's that cold and rainy and go through you kind of weather, but I was out in it. So I was out in it all day. So I'm starting to wind down now. I don't want to wind down too much. Oh, thanks for giving me the feedback on the sound. And now that I'm in the house and getting warm and cozy, finally, I think I'll be doing better. Oh, good, Vera. I have a little bit of a delay. You guys are probably used to that. So if you answer me, I'll see your answer, several seconds later. Is it dreary there in Georgia? Rainy night in Georgia? That sounds familiar. So I'm glad you're joining me. Thanks for all the feedback from the last time we went live last week, because I have a list of everything and I'm going to take everybody's suggestions into consideration. Most of these I think I will be able to do with no problem. Oh, it's been raining there a lot. And you are in what state, Vera? So, yeah, I don't want to start listing off everything that everybody suggested yet, because I'd like a few more people to join me. The only one that I see rocks, so I guess rocks would be, Mississippi. Oh, everybody's south. Okay. There goes my wanting to be down south where it's warm and sunny. The only one I had a question about, and I don't remember who suggested it, is the rocks. So I'm assuming that rocks would be incorporated in another painting. If that's the case, that's easy. Or else we could just do a little practice on a very small canvas, like this kind, or canvas board or something. And then we could practice with rocks and that kind of thing. Hi, Ian. How are you? Ian sent someone a painting that they liked. That was so nice of him. So, I'm gonna work on all of those things. But the painting that was chosen, rocks in a stream. Okay, all right. That's kind of fun. So we'll just do a landscape around that. Okay. Yeah, as far as the weather is concerned, Vera, it's almost like the past few years in the wintertime, the cold well, I'm on the East Coast now, so I don't know if that's new or not, but it seems like most of our blizzards and our snow have been coming from the south and coming up to the north, which seems kind of backwards to me. But I'm originally from Ohio on Lake Erie, and I'm used to the lake effect snow, which always came from the north, always came from Canada. So maybe this isn't new, it's just new to me. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and let you know, because there's a few more starting to join us. And if you want to take note so that those that join late can find out what we're talking about, I'll list them off now, and if any of you want to write down what the suggestions were, go ahead, because people are probably going to ask later in the chat, and I'll be, like I said, I'll be on to something else because of the delay. But the last time we had a chat, those who missed it, I was getting a lot of great suggestions for what our paintings should be. And the suggestions were, I might have missed some, so if I missed any, jump in there and let me know. But the suggestions were palette knife painting, which are, those are fun because they're freeing in the sense that you don't have to be as detailed, and it's a bit abstract, so those are fun to do. The other suggestion I had gotten before, so I really need to move this toward the front, is water, waterfalls, and ocean. Beach we played with, it was more the path and less of the beach, so maybe we'll move closer to the water on the next one. And then hot air balloon. I have been wanting to do hot air balloons, so that would be fun. Hi, Leanne. How are you? Good morning. Good evening to everyone else. Erica, hello. Thanks for joining in. Another suggestion I got was the white beach chairs, the Rondak kind of beach chairs. I would like to do that. I want to get my own. I tried before to get a close-up picture of one of those kind of chairs. It was on an incline, and I was squatted down, and it was in like a marshy spot, and because I don't have any, but we were out taking pictures of water lilies, and if I got any farther away and farther down like I wanted to, I would have rolled down a little hill, and that wouldn't have been pretty. But I'm gonna get a picture so that I can plan the chair, because the chair takes a little bit more perspective. So that's another one. And then sea life. Well, most of those who follow me know that I did a pretty mean jellyfish. So that's something definitely we're going to do, is sea life, jellyfish, starfish, all the sea life kind of stuff. Yeah, that'd be fun. Maybe I'll throw in an octopus. We'll just do a whole watery underwater scene. How's that? That sounds like fun. And the one that won, that George pulled out of the list for me to do, because I had George pick, and he heard me say horses were hard for me, so he picked horses in the field. That's the kind of relationship we have. I said, oh, that's hard for me. George is like, horses in the field. So anyway, yeah, Under the Sea. Oh, that'd be a good title. So we're going to do that. And then I was looking around. I was looking around on the internet to see what kind of scene I wanted to paint that had horses in it, and I found something really cool. So I'm still working on that. So that's going to be next Saturday. We'll do the horses. Any more suggestions? Because this is the chance that you get to throw your suggestions in there. So, and don't forget, yes, hit like and subscribe. Those who aren't already subscribed to the channel, hit like and subscribe. I do a painting channel. I concentrate mostly on people who have chronic pain. Hi, Belinda. I concentrate mostly on people who have chronic pain, to use painting as sort of a therapeutic way to distract us from what we're experiencing. I was just talking about the horses in the field painting, Belinda. I don't know if you were on yet then. So anyway, what we do is we take our time, we break up our paintings, we talk about things that make painting easier, we try to get a nice, relaxed atmosphere, and flow going so that we're not tensing our bodies up and defeating the purpose. And then we'll have other little tips as we go. Magnolias. Okay, I have a painting that other people like. I'm not crazy about that. I did once quite a while ago with magnolias. So I'm gonna write that down and maybe I'll get it like I like it this time. Magnolias. I think those are beautiful trees. I love them, love them, love them. But I think I had too many things in my painting distracting from each other. So, yes, I love those. Yeah, there's one up here, magnolia tree, where Elena lived one time, this cute, teeny little cottage. It was beautiful. Dogwood, yeah, those are pretty too. So I love flowers. I love doing flowers. Sometimes I make mine up. I just did Elena, what's happening? I just did a collab, a balloon collab, and it has flowers in it. Oh, Pinky's asking. Yes, I love doing flowers. I I just do flowers and you can call them what you want. I might hit on real flowers. But I don't get very technical, but you get the idea. And this latest balloon collab that I put up in the group, in the Painting with Fibromyalgia group, that one is pretty abstract. That's about as abstract as I've gotten so far with a flower painting. So check that out. You might like that. That's here on this page too. It's a balloon collab, and that was fun. That was a really fun technique. Check that out. So we might do something like that again. I might figure out a way of putting that technique in something else. So add balloons to your list of supplies. All right, let me catch up on here. Vera says, I can't paint them very well at all. I've tried, but I can't. Flowers, Vera? Vera, you just dab and play. Flowers? Oh my goodness. You don't have to be detailed with flowers and then people get the drift. Let me see. I'm trying to see behind me to see what we have behind me showing. And I think you can see one of the flowers we did together in the painting group. Which painting are you referring to, Vera? Oh, I'm using the wrong hand because this is kind of a reverse, a mirror thing. But there's a flower behind me that we did together. Were you in on that, Vera? Were you with us when we painted that water lily type flower? It might be more of a lotus flower. They're they're so easy. Now, I also see on my other side the balloon collab, the bottom one. I'm going to lean over this way. The balloon collab, let me see. Yes, that one is the flower one that I was just talking about. I forgot I threw that up behind me. But we'll play with that, Vera. You'll get it right. You'll see how easy they are, and you'll be surprised that you work so hard at it. Okay, so my whole thing is to make painting easier so that you can enjoy it and not stress out and not tense up. That's like the whole thing behind what I do. So join me with your canvas and your paintbrush, and then you'll be able to do that with us. Yeah, so yep, the balloon, that's behind me. That's that with the blue flowers. And if you saw me do that, you saw that I was not fussing over it. I'm telling you, it's not just easy for me. You don't have to fuss over flowers. However, buildings and houses and stuff like that, you have to fuss over those kind of things because you can't just like throw some paint on a canvas and call it a building. You have to actually have some kind of order to it. So we'll play with that. I'll show you some examples. One of these days, I'll jump on here during the week and we'll just play around with different things. I'll just, you know, divide up my canvas and we'll play around with different things. Let's see who's here. Hi, Trish. How are you? You're not that late. We're just talking about what we can paint, what people like to paint, and Vera's talking about flowers, that she finds flowers hard to do. And we all have certain things that we find hard to do. I have a vision problem where I find anything that requires a straight line. Don't look now, but you'll see my pictures are crooked. So because of my vision problem, I have a problem with anything that requires a straight line, like the ocean, where the ocean starts, where it hits the sky, the horizon there. I have a problem with that. So everybody has something that they find difficult. And that's why I have a problem with buildings and anything that's supposed to have straight lines. As a matter of fact, oh, I wish I could grab stuff from here. I'm painting a nurse for Nurses Week, or Nurses Month, or whatever we call it. And you can see it a little bit under the that little lamp there. You see the bottom of her. I have to paint a window pane. That's what I want to put on there. And that requires straight lines galore. So everybody has something different. Let's see. So Sherry, how are you? How are you, Trisha? Trish. So thank you. All right, so that's what I wanted to talk about, what we're going to be doing in the future. And if anybody has anything else to add, now is your chance to add something that you would like to paint with our group. And I'll try to figure out the easiest way to accomplish that. George has been jumping in and out. Oh, George is here now. They want to hear you say hi.
Hello.
Yeah, George is here. He's been in and out. Belinda says, where is your lovely assistant, George? We have had a very, very busy, I don't know, week. Remember, I was talking to everybody about how exhausted I was and how I felt like I was getting a flare. Elena says hi. She said hi, Dad.
Elena.
And I just was exhausted. And so what did I want to do? I wanted to go see the babies. The two didn't go together. Like, I was exhausted, but I wanted to take a 6-hour trip one way. But that was partly, I think, why I was exhausted, was because I wasn't doing anything that I felt like I needed. And one of those was to see some of my babies. So, you know, sometimes you hear some bad news regarding babies and children, and you just want to hug your own. Well, now I don't have my own in the house. I had to go find them. Oh, so everybody's saying hi, George. Leanne said hi. Tina said hi. Ian said hi.
Hey. Hi, everybody.
Yeah, Ian's my UK brother.
UK.
So, anyhow, let's see what else. Colors too. Let's do favorite colors, pastels, blues, etc. That's a great idea. That's a great idea. So, yeah, so we could just do that randomly. We could just put it out there that we're going to be doing a certain color. And that's a great idea. Maybe we should find out with each painting what the favorite color is of the person that picked it out. So, Belinda, what is Peyton's favorite color? Let's see. Where's Anthony? Anthony! Anthony's joined us too. See, honey, you're not alone.
Who's Anthony?
Anthony is the one who's painting videos we found on Facebook. Remember, he did like the 12 Apostles kind of thing and had the music playing.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I reminded Georgia who you were because I had George check out your video. So, okay, so the horses in the field, I'm taking notes. That's Peyton. And she likes, how old is Peyton? Anyway, I wanted to know because I think she's the same age as my Ariana. Her favorite color is purple. Yay, because I love painting with purple. So, what did you say? Anthony's going, LOL, George. Something you said. I miss it. I don't listen to George. So I missed that whole thing over there. Anyway, oh, she's 10. Okay, Ariana's 11. So they are close in age. I thought they were. All right, so purple. We're going to be putting purple in that horses in a field. That gives me an idea. Okay, I have to write it down. Okay, that's going to be wonderful. Okay, definitely. Okay, so everybody make sure they have their purple paints on board for the horses in the field. All right. So tomorrow is a very, very special day at our house, and I'm not going to stay on it. Ooh, ideas. I love ideas. I'm not going to stay on it. I could not do Saturday today, this week. What are you painting? What am I painting when? Light bulb moment. What am I painting when, Trish? Oh, next Saturday. We're not doing anything tomorrow because tomorrow's a special day for us. We will be celebrating the memorial of Jesus' death, and we'll be commemorating that. So that's like a yearly thing for us. So tomorrow's out, but next Saturday, I could see either irises or lavender in the field. Yeah. I was thinking lavender because I haven't done that. I love challenges, the things I haven't done. So next Saturday we're going to do horses in a field, and the horses in the field was chosen the last chat, the last live. What do we call these? Q&A or updates or whatever was last week, and Belinda's granddaughter, Peyton, chose horses in a field to paint next. And her favorite color is lavender, so we're going to stick lavender in there. Oh, okay, Vera. Oh, okay, Vera. That's okay. That's okay. You do what you have to do. That's why I tell everybody. If you have to sneak out, sneak out. It's okay. Yeah, that's gonna be fun to do. Yeah, I got what you meant, Trish. She had a little what do you call that? Autocorrect problem. So I have to remember these. These are great ideas. I have to poll the audience more often. We don't want dead horses. No, dead horses will send me back to Ohio. We want everything alive. So are there any other ideas, anything else you would like to do? Oh, I have a question for you guys. Anthony, the thing that we do also on this channel, but not necessarily while we paint, is talk about fibromyalgia, and I have fibromyalgia vlogs, and I'm filling you in because you might not know that because you're kind of a newbie here. And we usually paint. I'm not usually like always just talking, so this is not an often thing. However, what we have fibro vlogs, and while some of you are here, I really need ideas of what to talk about on those vlogs because I haven't done a new one in a long time. So while we're talking about this stuff, get in your head. Oh, Trish, this is your first time too? Get in your mind what questions you have about fibromyalgia, and then I'll do a vlog on that because I really need ideas. I have about, I don't know, 8 or so vlogs on there. So if you have any idea about that, throw that on here too, because these chats stay on there now. So, but yes, spring is, I don't know, something about art in spring. And around here we have our summer arts festival. So I'm kind of a last minute person, and I just saw online that I'm not too late for that, so I'm going to jump in on that too and try to have a table in our festival. So yeah, those autocorrects. And also what I need too is, I loved it. Let's see, who had an idea for Under the Sea. Also, when we have these videos planned, I would love ideas also on the titles of the painting. So if you have a title that you want to put with your, just like the sea animals, I love that Under the Sea. So if you have a title to put with it, or if you have a poem that you would like for me to put in the description, because I wrote a poem for those of you who know Cinnamon, and I think that's all of us, when she started her quest for 2016, I believe, and she started with the pears. I wrote that poem about pears. So I think it would be cool if you guys want to write a poem about what we're going to be painting. If you know enough in advance, I will put it in the description. So how is that? So these are things that we need, because it kind of keeps us up lifted. And I think painting does a lot of that. But I think a lot of these ideas where we're not thinking about what's going on in the world today, but we're thinking happy thoughts, really helps too. So yeah, so let's do that. So get your thinking caps on. Now here's another thing we need to do. Spread the word, you know. Tell the people in the group. I have a group, Painting with Fibromyalgia. For those who don't know, it's a Facebook group called Painting with Fibromyalgia. And we concentrate more on painting and what that does for us. And it's more of a positive, encouraging type group. It's not a downer. We're allowed to complain, but it ends up not being the big focus on that group. It ends up being more encouragement, and people put up posts that have like little positive messages, and they upload their paintings, and it doesn't matter who the artist is, the inspiration comes from. They're allowed to upload their paintings to the group, and hopefully, if they, yes, uplifting, hopefully they paint with me once in a while when we do our paint and chat together, and upload. Some are able to do that and upload their paintings that they do with us too. So it's a very encouraging group. So when I say share that in the group, that's the group I'm talking about. So those of you already in the group, share the ideas that we're coming up with, so that everybody has an opportunity to come up with names and come up with poems or whatever they want to come up with to go with the paintings that we're doing. And if we get more than one poem, I'll use my executive power and choose the poem that's going to go in the description. So we'll have fun with that. I'm not going to stay on. I had a very, very tired, but exhausting day today. So if you have any ideas, now's the time to say so. If not, we're going to be winding it up. We're going to wind it up. It's not going to be a painting one. But next Saturday, guys, we're going to be painting together, okay? All right. All right, guys. See you later. Love you guys. Good seeing you. Kind of seeing you. Good seeing your chat. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.